Traditionally, Red Wing, Minnesota's Pool 4 area on the Mississippi River is known for having some of the biggest saugers that you can catch, and the fishery is currently on an upswing of a rebound in their sauger population size class for the last couple of years, further adding to the excitement of its allure as a year-round open water fishing destination, even when surface temperatures are well below freezing.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That is a good one, man. It doesn't get much better than that. I mean, sure, it's not overly long, but look at how healthy this fish is. Oh man, he doesn't want to let go of that ribworm either, does he? There we go.
He's definitely getting ready for winter there.
Yeah.
Nice.
That
Good
is
job.
a nice fish. Oh, look at that.
What do you think of that hovering bite?
You know, it's pretty cool. It's so cold out that it's ice fishing weather, and it really is like ice fishing.
It is.
I mean,
You move it too much, they
that's
don't want to
what
bite
you
it.
In vertical jigging situations, something that's very important to pay attention to is the style of line that you use. And I always like to use something that's no stretch, a fire line. I use that 6-pound fire line a ton in vertical jigging situations. But in these extreme conditions, I've actually changed that to go to a Berkeley Nanofill, and this is 8-pound Nanofill, still in the high vis so I can see everything very easily. But obviously these conditions are pretty extreme. It's snowing right now. It's been well below freezing all day long. So the things that we're dealing with are obviously snow and ice. And what happens with the ice is it builds up on lines. Now this Nanofill doesn't hold water that badly, so it's not going to get that ice throughout the day, so you can fish all day long with these rods. I have those no stretch characteristics that I like in a vertical jigging line, but the conditions don't matter, so I can catch fish all day long.
Most of the time, professional tournament anglers Chase Parsons, Brett King, and Tom Kemos are fishing competitively against each other.
Hey, isn't Tom going to be here soon?
Yeah, Tom is here. Why don't we go pick him up?
Think we should?
Yeah.
So it's a rare occasion for them to get to pick each other's brains on their preferences for approaching a particular bite like this one.
Careful! That plank is icy.
Hey, Tom!
Hey guys, I brought you some sandwiches.
Perfect.
Nice
Yes, sir.
Nice of you to join us for a little fishing.
You noticed I showed up about prime time, didn't you?
Welcome aboard, Tom. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
While an arrival near magic hour never hurts, it doesn't take Tom any time at all to get a feel for the simple, near deathly still cadence that Brett and Chase are using for their vertical jigging presentation.
There we go.
You got one?
Yeah.
How's it feel?
Feels like a good fish.
Let me get the net for you, man. That's
Boy,
real.
it's cold water. These fish are so lethargic.
Yeah, nice fish, Tom.
There we go.
man. Hey.
That's a better fish.
Yeah,
there.
that's a nice sauger. Wow.
Nice chunk.
It's got some length to him, too.
Oh yeah, he just pinned that thing.
Oh, there we go, guys.
And just kind of dragging it along bottom, and look at how chunky that thing is.
That's a good fish.
Hey, guys, nice fish. What's wrong with this picture?
Hey, get used to it, King, all season long.
Yeah.
You know? Look at that thing. What a nice fish.
That is.
Boy, this water is so cold. These fish are so lethargic. It's crazy. Of course, as cold as my fingers are getting right now, it won't be long and I'll be getting lethargic too.
Pull your socks over your hands.
Hey,
Get
listen,
that thing back.
you gotta, the hobo gloves are important, man.
I'm gonna let you handle that
Man,
one.
those things are cold. Let's get this one back.
The Real Deal, real fishing information from real fishing experts, presented by AmSoil.
AmSoil synthetic marine gear lube. Extremely important stuff here. Now, most people, they think about their outboard motors, they're thinking of the power head itself. There's a tremendous amount of power and torque, especially with these bigger motors, but even with the smaller motors, that's delivered through the lower unit gear case to that prop, and that's what makes you go on down the lake, okay? So it's extremely important to protect those lower unit gears. Every time you're shifting, whether it's forward or reverse, you hear that clunk of those gears engaging, and again, of course, course that power is transferred. It's extremely important to protect those lower unit gears because there's just a lot of shock potential there. And then the other thing to be concerned about is the actual seal and water getting in the lower unit. Obviously water and metal do not mix. And it's probably most likely going to be fishing line. It doesn't even necessarily have to be your fault. There could be line in the water, but fishing line is the most common thing that may get wrapped around that prop, break that seal, and you could get water in that lower unit and possibly damage those gears. That's the amazing thing about this particular gear lube. Up to 15% of water can get in that lower unit gear case, and it will actually keep that water away from the metal of those gears and protect it. So it's amazing stuff in that respect. If you don't have problems with line, you're probably not going to need to change it all year, but always in spring, redo it with this AMSoil synthetic gear lube.